Hey seniors, congratulations on finishing out your college career. Getting that degree and going on to be alums. Immaculata alums are special. They go on to do great things, so I'm excited after watching you guys over the 4 years to see what you do next. Go Max.
Best of luck to the senior class. You guys are going to do great. Go Max.
I just want to wish the senior class congratulations on graduating and moving forward with your careers and your lives. It's a well-earned honor to be college graduates. Dream big, shoot for your dreams, continue to have fun with whatever you pursue in life, and I wish all of you the good luck, and God bless, and take care.
Congratulations to all of our senior athletes. I'm incredibly impressed with the progress you did with my past 3 years here and seeing what you did in the classrooms and on your playing fields. You're welcome back anytime. Go Max.
Just want to congratulate the whole senior class on a great 4 years here and for sticking it through. You all had a lot of adversity and you all came out the other side, and hopefully you were rewarded this spring with that kind of faithfulness and to the programs that you all helped build and helped grow, and best of luck to going forward.
Class of 2021, this is Coach Kevin Schneider from baseball. Just wanted to say congratulations on all the success you've had here at Immaculata on and off the field. It's been a privilege getting to know you. Your resilience off the field during these tough times the last year has been incredible, and to see your success on the field and everything you've done for this university means a lot to us all around. So thank you, good luck with everything moving forward, and know that you have a friend and an ally for the rest of your times at myself and the whole staff here at IU. Thanks.
Welcome to all of our student athletes, coaches, families, and friends as we culminate what was an extremely trying year during a global pandemic and recognize the efforts made by so many over their time as an athlete at Immaculata University. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce the president of Immaculata University, Barbara Lettiere, who will share a message to our teams and senior student athletes.
For 2 years in a row, we have not been able to hold our athletics banquet. I look forward to this event every year, and once again, no banquet. What an absolutely messed up year for athletics. You practiced in pods, you played with masks, in some cases games were played and nobody could watch. Games were scheduled, they were postponed or canceled. This was all very disappointing to me, and I can't even imagine how you all must feel. But working with the conference, we were at least able to get some games in. I admire your tenacity, commitment, and love of your sport. We still have some teams in conference playoffs, and I hope we're able to play some of them here. Best of luck to the teams in the playoffs. Let's bring home some W's. To our seniors, what a way to go. I wish this could have been better for you. Your teammates will miss you, and we will miss you. To our returning athletes and staff, I look forward to a more normal sports schedule next year. I love coming out to watch you compete, and I'm going to make a prediction. At least 2 conference championships next year. Go Max.
Thank you, President Lettiere, for your message and for your continued support of our Mighty Max student athletes throughout each season. It is truly an honor for our student athletes and coaches to have such strong support from the President of the University, and your presence at so many of our home events each year is greatly appreciated and does not go unnoticed. Again, thank you for all you do each day in support of our department and our student athletes. At this time, I am honored to introduce Immaculata University Vice President for Student Development and Undergraduate Admissions, Patty Canorino, who will also share a message for our student athletes and coaches at this time.
Hi, I'm Patty Canarino, Vice President for Student Development and Undergraduate Admissions. I just want to wish our seniors the best of luck in all their future endeavors. I want to thank you for all that you've given to Immaculata University the last 4 years. We're sorry that this year wasn't the way we wanted it to be, or last year didn't end the way we wanted it to end. But we hope that we were able to provide you some type of normalcy during this very difficult year. We want to thank you for all your contributions on the field, the court, the track, the pool, and most especially in the classroom. We wish you the best of luck, and we hope you come back to visit us. Go Max.
Thank you, Patty, for always being available and for your continued support of Immaculata Athletics. The encouragement and direction you provide, along with the entire executive administrative team, has motivated and allowed our department to accomplish so much throughout these unprecedented times, and we are excited for what the future holds. We thank you again for all you do each and every day in support of our Mighty Mac student athletes. At this time, we will hear from each of our coaches as they take a moment to honor their senior classes for all they have contributed over the course of their time as Mighty Macs. Our first coach will be head coach Kevin Snyder of the Immaculata University baseball program. Coach Snyder, take it away.
All right, Brady Fiddler. When I think about Brady Fiddler, I think about just an unbelievable kid who has been tremendous to be around for the last 4 years. He's an unbelievable athlete. He's super athletic, extremely fast. What I know he's a wide receiver in football, but for us, he's been a good pitcher. He's reliable. Really hard stuff, and he's had some big innings for us. This year, the senior year, is one of those I wish we had more games or a complete season because he'd play a bigger role. But in the times that he's been in so far and will continue to be in, he's been great. So on and off the field, he's been a complete pleasure, and definitely somebody that's a leader and makes us better every day for sure. Greg Dahl's four-year player for us, outfielder. When I think about Greg, I think about honestly just definition of consistency and doing what a coach would want. He's been a tremendous outfielder. Came up with some really clutch hits over his 4-year career. Obviously last year was tough for him. He was an everyday guy and was really starting to break out, but he's been a fantastic piece and somebody that was a huge positive impact for the program. Definitely will be missed. All right, Tyler Kimmick. Simply put, for Tyler Kimmick, to sum up his career, is he's one of the best players in Immaculata program history. Multiple all-conference guy, first-team all-conference, all-region player. He's one of the best hitters. He's been a 4-year starter. Kimmick's the guy that, as a coach, you want to coach. He's gritty, he's tough. You want him up in big spots. You want him up in big plays. To say he's been a pleasure to coach is an understatement. His toughness, his baseball IQ is just through the roof. When I think of him, I just think of a gritty baseball player. And like I said before, simply put, he's one of the best players in program history. So his legacy will definitely be here forever. Greg Grandelli. I've been fortunate enough to coach Greg for 5 years as he's now getting his master's here at IU. Unbelievable player and kid and athlete. Came in as a two-way guy, played some infield for us and hit, but then he really shined on the mound. So he's been one of our best pitchers over the last few years. Our go-to reliever. In 2019, he had a monster year. Had Tommy John surgery after the year, and is back now as our closer, and already has a couple saves and is doing what he always does, getting us through some big spots. So Greg's had an unbelievable career on the mound, was a two-way guy, and in my opinion has kind of established himself as one of the better relievers, go-to relievers in the conference and in our program's history. Probably has Probably has the best curveball I've ever seen in my life as well. So it's been fun to watch Greg pitch. Richie Fontanillas, unbelievable kid and player for us for 4 years. Richie has played the outfield, he's caught, he's played first base. He's been one of the best players in our conference pretty much since he's been here. He's been an all-conference guy from his freshman year, and assuming that he will probably go on to some more honors this year. One of, if not the best power hitter in program history. Right now, he is one shy of tying the career record of home runs, and this is a kid that's probably gonna, because of COVID, unfortunately, miss about 50 to 60 games of other people who played normal 4-year careers. So when I think about Richie, I'll think about one of the best power hitters in program history, arguably the best. But more importantly, I'll think of him as a leader, as a man, his character on and off the field, in the classroom, and somebody who just represented the university the right way in every way, shape, and form. Rich Bonzak's a guy that has been here for 4 years, and honestly, he's our captain. He's a leader. He's a guy that, in my opinion, has helped change this program and made me a better coach, us a better team, and us in a better spot. So he's somebody that I personally rely on every day with his maturity and leadership skills. And whatever he wants to do in life, if that's coach or anything off the field, he'll do a tremendous job in whatever he does, because his impact here as a captain and leader has been absolutely unbelievable, and will be impacted for forever. Chris Hyatt, unbelievable kid, unbelievable teammate, one of those guys that's going to be missed, just being around the ball field every day. He's a guy, hopefully, is going to come back and join the staff. His baseball IQ is through the roof. On the field, left-handed pitcher out of the pen, he's become one of our most reliable guys and dependable guys. And the last 3 years, he's put together some really, really good numbers for us, and this year especially, off to a great start, 13 wins in a row. And Chris has been probably one of our most reliable guys out of the pen, and is going to continue to have a huge impact for the rest of the year. So he's been tremendous since he's been here, on and off the field, and I have no doubt he will continue to be. Alex Monteverdi, awesome kid, tremendously talented player, power left-handed bat. Monty's a guy, he unfortunately had a career-threatening, life-threatening injury when he took a foul ball off of his eye when he was playing baseball in Puerto Rico. So he hasn't been able to get on the field for us, but he's one of those guys. We're so thankful to have him back this year, and just be a part of his kind of story and his process as he's getting back to just on the field and just to continue his life. But unbelievable kid, unbelievably talented kid. We're just thankful that he was able to get past the injury to be a part of the team, because he's awesome to have with us day in and day out. All right, class of 2021 seniors, Coach Kev here. I just wanted to say thank you from myself and the rest of the coaching staff for everything you guys have done for the program, everything you guys have done for this university, and myself personally as a coach. You guys dealt with some obvious adversity through the pandemic and everything else like that. Showed up every day like pros, having a great senior year, and we're hoping to finish and do some special things. But regardless of the on the field stuff, the off the field stuff, just can't thank you guys enough. I genuinely love you guys, and you guys know we're always here for you. Mighty Max for life, and like I said, just thank you for making this program better and me better as a coach. Love you guys.
We're fortunate we'll be returning our whole team for next year. Team grew mentally, physically, and emotionally as a group. Throughout this challenging year, we came together and helped us grow a good bond. I'm excited to see what it looks like for next year. Adding a few new freshmen to the team, I think will make a strong push to become a stronger program, a competitor for our conference championship, and hopefully make a bid to the tournament.
So the first senior I'm going to talk about is Teresa, and I am taking a page from Dave's playbook, and I'm going to do one characteristic for each of our seniors. So Teresa is mentally tough. Having the right mindset is key for success, and Teresa always had the right outlook. If we lost a game, she found the teaching moment and made sure the team learned from the mistakes that we made previously and looked forward to the next game. She was our team leader, and we will miss her passion and work ethic. The next senior is Emily Halloran, and she is positive attitude. She was an all-around great teammate. She brought a positive attitude every single day at practice, was ready to give 110%, and would lift her teammates up when they were down. She was always such a great person and a pleasure to coach. Next is Lauren Carafa, and she is resilient. Unfortunately, Lauren had some bad luck with injuries throughout her 4 years, but she continued to push through and play through those injuries with no complaints. She always wanted to be on the floor and contribute no matter what. Her teammates looked up to her, and we appreciate her no-quit attitude. The next senior is Kate Lafferty, and she is dedicated. When you become a part of a team, you make a commitment, and no matter what happened, Kate was committed all 4 years to this team. She may not have made the impact she would have liked due to her injuries, but she definitely left an impact on this program and huge shoes to fill. Emily, Lauren, Teresa, Kate, I cannot thank the 4 of you enough for everything that you have done for this program the last 4 years. I can't believe 4 years have flown by. I still remember when you guys walked in as freshmen. Unfortunately, with the pandemic hitting, we weren't able to have a full season or make postseason, but you guys have made a huge impact on this program, and I think if we had a traditional season this year, we definitely would have been competing for the Atlantic East Championship due to your leadership. Thank you for everything, and I will definitely miss you guys. Please come back and visit.
Hi, I'm Coach Pat Riley, the head men's and women's cross-country coach here at Immaculata. I just wanted to give an overview of my plans for the cross-country teams going forward. I plan to bring a culture that my athletes enjoy, showing up every day, doing things the right way, representing Immaculata the right way, showing good sportsmanship at practice, at meets, away, and on campus at Immaculata, and just showing an atmosphere that our athletes can look back on 20 years from now and said they had a blast. So that's my goal for our cross-country programs, looking to compete at a high level and just have a great atmosphere that represents Immaculata in the correct way.
Listen, Denzel was the heart and soul of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate team. And, not only was he the most experienced player that we had, but he was also the team's biggest cheerleader. He was absolutely critical to our success. He was picking his teammates up and also leading while he was playing the game. Denzel, best of luck to you starting your new family. How exciting is that? And I have absolutely no doubt that you'll be successful in whatever direction you choose. The kind of leadership that you showed this year on the esports team, my biggest regret is that you weren't a freshman when I came in. Listen, when you start a new program, there are 2 things that you need. You need fearlessness and a desire to learn. And no player embodied that more for our team than Kate. Kate was the first woman on our team, blazing the trail, setting an example for future women. But also, she wasn't somebody that played Smash competitively. At least when she was first at Immaculata, it was something that she decided to learn. It was a drive. And she brought that to the team, and absolutely it was infectious. It was super important for the team. Kate, there is no doubt in my mind that you will be successful. Sky is the limit. So best of luck to you. Take that fearlessness you took this year and take it into your career. And I promise you, if you do, like I said, sky is the limit. Kev was a fan favorite and a team favorite, absolutely essential to our success in Rocket League this year. And it was rather special to see and to hear all of the teammates and the fans rally around. Where's Kev? Put Kev in. We finally, of course, did get a chance to put Kevin in and have him play. And it became sort of a mission for the team to get him a score, which of course he did, which was super exciting. It was special to watch, though. The fans were all excited. So, you're around Kevin for not too long, and you can kind of get a sense for exactly why he's a fan favorite, why he's a team favorite. Really just held the team together, kept us loose, kept us having laughs. So it was great great to have on the team this year. Kevin, listen, best of luck to you, and congratulations on another championship. The first one, of course, in esport in the program's history. And you, like I said, you were critical, super critical to that success. You were there to keep the guys loose. You're, of course, part of the team as well. And listen, I cannot wait to see what you do through your career, because it's going to be amazing for you. And best of luck to you after this year. Joe was the only member of our Madden team, and that's a challenge. Absolute challenge. So I tip my hat to Joe. He absolutely was passionate about his craft, and was willing to rise and meet that challenge of being the only member of the team. So, like I said, in this first year of our program, it was absolutely amazing to see Joe come to me and say, "Hey, listen, I want to play Madden. Let's get some Madden going." And of course we did. And I watched him play. And I watched him grow over our limited season. My biggest regret is that we don't have more. We don't have additional seasons to see Joe grow. But willing to meet that challenge and showcasing his passion for his craft. Congratulations and best of luck to you, Joe. I am certain that you're going to be successful. And I just, like I said, what I would do is continue to take that passion. Continue to be fearless. Make sure that you rise to that occasion like you did this year, showcasing to me. And if you do, like I said, the rest is going to be history. There's going to be no doubt in my mind that you'll be successful, and I'm really looking forward to see it. Congratulations, everybody. This was a weird year to have our first year of our esports program, but you guys made it amazing. And one of my biggest regrets, as I've said before, is that all of you weren't freshmen. When I first came here. You will be sorely missed, but your legacy will remain. This was the first year we got our first wins, our first competition in games like Madden, our first championship, of course, in Rocket League. So this is something you guys have set the example for future generations, future gamers that are going to be coming through Immaculata. And there's no way that you will ever be forgotten. So your legacy remains, and your successes are before you. So I'm really excited to see that. Congratulations and best of luck to all of you.
Hi seniors, I want to start out by saying how incredibly proud I am to have been your coach for the last few seasons that you've been a part of the Immaculata field hockey team. And I know that we've had our ups and our downs, but I'd like to take a couple minutes to recognize our seniors, Mackie, Macy, Shannon, and Randy. To start off, Mackie, who's been a 4-year defender for our team, has been a tremendous supportive person to herself, to our whole team. When you talk about passion and accountability, she is somebody who has been dedicated the entire time, and I'm going to miss your insight and suggestions next season. And definitely, if I have any questions about the Constitution, I'm going to have to find somebody else who's going to be able to give me those answers, or I'm going to give you a call. Macy's been a 3-year player for us. She's part of the Allied Health program, so unfortunately I won't get her for all 4 years, but she's been an outstanding forward for our team. And when you think about an aggressive player, Macy is the person who fits that description. She's one of the most aggressive forwards that I've ever coached in my years here, and I will always recall and remember that goal that you assisted at Gwinnett when you took a dive, you rolled on the ground, and you would rather be on the ground getting trampled on than to give up on a ball. And as a coach, that's something that I appreciate. I know your teammates appreciate it too. and it's going to be hard to find someone to fill that role that you're leaving. And Randy, who's been a 4-year starting goalie for us, and I could tell from the very beginning that Randy was going to come in and be a dedicated team player and hold herself accountable for her actions in the cage, as well as all 10 players that she controls in front of her at all times. I don't think I've ever had a freshman get a card in their very first game until Randy's game when she was a freshman and she got a yellow card. But I knew at that moment that was her mentality, that she would rather go hard and not let any goals in. And from that first game, all 4 years and every game that she's played, that's been her mindset. And I know as a coach, I truly appreciate that, as do your teammates. You're leaving a tremendous gap to fill, and having 3 freshman goalkeepers come in this fall, they have a lot of room to grow and expand to fill what you're leaving behind. Last but not least is Shannon, and Shannon's been a 4-year defender for us. And again, when you talk about aggression, passion, insight for the game, Shannon has it all. And from the very first summer that Shannon was texting me about workout questions and packet things, and I could tell she wanted everything to be perfect, and she wanted to give 110% in the off season as well as regular in season on the field, every single practice. I think if I was a forward on another team, I would never even consider going one-on-one against you, Shannon, because you are a wall and a defensive powerhouse. And again, leaving very big shoes to fill for our incoming freshmen this fall. To all 4 of you guys, you each have your own stories, you each have your own memories. You're going to take away different things from your time as an Immaculata field hockey player. But my hope for you is that you think about those good memories and you thrive off of them, and you use them when you need a pick-me-up down the road, you know, if you need one. And just a time to look back and laugh and smile and think about all the wonderful things and times that you had with Immaculata field hockey. And that you also use those memories of our rougher times, the deeper ditches, you know, this past season, a couple seasons ago, whatever it is, like, just use those memories to make you stronger and remind you to keep digging and keep fighting, and reach out for that support when you need it, and be that supporter to your teammates and your friends and future connections that you're going to make after you leave Immaculata. And I speak for the entire team when I say that we really are going to miss you, and we hope that you are going to be coming back in the fall to cheer us on at Draper Walsh Stadium. Good luck to all of you.
All right, first senior is Nate Nail. Nate's an all-around great guy. He does a lot of the little things correct. He's a super hard worker. Best of luck in the future, Nate. I know you're going to do great things. Keep on working. Bobby is literally the best captain, the best leader I've ever been able to coach. Kid does everything. Anything you ask him to do, he shuts up and he does it, and he does it fairly well as well. So, great job, Bob. Love you to death, man, and you're going to be awesome in the future. All right, Steve, funniest kid I've ever met. He's always has a smile on his face, always a goofball, always brings a lot of energy, a lot of fun to everything. And he's a pretty darn good lacrosse player as well. So, Steve, best of luck educating the youth. I know you're going to make a great teacher, buddy. Will is one of those guys that you can always count on him. He's going to show up, he's going to do his job, and he's not really going to kind of complain too much about anything. He's a guy that is always around, always brings good energy. And he's somebody that definitely puts in a lot of hard work, definitely does a lot of the right things. So, Will, best of luck. I know you're trying to do the whole grad school route and all of that. Best of luck. You're going to absolutely kill it in anything that you do. These seniors, kind of across the board, they've been through a lot. I think I'm the 3rd coach that they've had, so the fact that we were able to end on such a good note, such good relationships being built, whether it's between us or whether it's kind of between you guys all together. You guys are going to stay best friends forever. You guys are going to all do great things, and it's something that I know I can always call you guys up and ask you for a favor, and that goes a heck of a lot more than winning and losing any games, scoring any goals, getting any ground balls. So you all are great. I wish you all the best. I love y'all.
Molly's been such an outstanding defender for us this year. She stepped up in a huge way as our backer, creating turnovers, creating chaos down there on the defense, and just being a leader for us. As a captain, as a fifth year coming back, she's really set the message and the culture of our team that we work hard, we hold each other accountable, and I couldn't be more proud of her. It's been so awesome getting to coach Mara this year. She's really been an anchor on our midfield as a senior captain, and really just leading our team on both the offensive and defensive end. Anything we ask of her, whether it's to take the draw, to be on the draw circle, set something up on offense, or hold down our defense, she does it all for us, and we couldn't be more thankful for that. Tuttle has been such an awesome player to coach. Our BTB queen, she's done so much for our team. Anytime we need her down on defense to go out and put pressure on girls at practice, anything we ask of her, she'll step up and do, and she's brought so much energy and fun to every single practice, game, event, day, anything. Tuttle's been awesome to coach. To my seniors, thank you for letting me coach you this last year. It's been an honor, and I cannot wait to see all the great things you guys are going to do in the future, in the real world, and everything else. Visit often.
First up is Carl Vasari. Carl has been a leader for us really from day one, both on and off the field. Kind of typifies what we wanted to do with our culture when we started in 2018. His work rate is exceptional. He kind of sets the example for others to follow in terms of that work rate, in terms of the intensity of what he does. A bit of a quiet leader, but really has played probably the most minutes since we've been here. And gives everything to the program. So the kind of kid everybody wants to work with, everybody wants to coach. Kev Hegarty up next. When we started in 2018, Kev was probably the most laid-back kid on the roster. The fact that now he is our most vocal captain and vocal leader shows the personal journey that he's been on. Come such a long way in the 2-3 years that I've been here. Not only the leader of the back line, but now the leader of the team, and really a really important part of what we've done on and off the field. Mikey Kalpokas, really everything that I could say about Mikey is already going to be down on paper. He's going to go into IU history with the shutout record. I think if we had played more games through 2020, he would probably have the saves record as well. No doubt in my mind, top goalkeeper, again, really important part of what we've done on the field, and a really good vocal leader to push and make sure the guys get better every day as well. Chad Catalana, technically one of the best players on the team, unbelievable ability just to find pockets of space, to get on the ball, to dictate how games are played, where games are played. Early on in 2018 probably wasn't as noticed as much on the field. He was the guy who did the quiet work, kept possession ticking over, but then really broke out in 2019 in the conference championship season. One of our top performers in that season, and there's no doubt that we wouldn't have achieved our success without Chad. Alex Potter, probably the most laid-back player I've ever coached in over 20 years of coaching. Never seems to get flustered. I think the only emotion I saw from Potter was in the semi-final after scoring his PK when he tried to get the crowd even louder than they already were. But he's the kid who keeps everybody on an even keel, never gets flustered, never lets the emotion of any situation get the better of him. Injuries, unfortunately, kind of hampered him throughout his career here, but what a player. Can do things with the ball that other people can only dream about. Joseph Duddy, probably Mr. Immaculata with everything he's done since he's been here, not just playing on the men's soccer team, but the swim team, the track and field team as well. Really typifies everything that Immaculata is about for me. His pride in the school, his passion to go out and perform and represent the school to the best of his ability is just absolute class. Really is a class act, gives everything on the field, and will certainly miss his personality and his pride for the school in years to come. One of the funniest, nicest guys on the team up next, Alex Brescia. Day one in 2018 when Coach Jamie got his name wrong, really kind of set the standard for how Bresh would perform for us for the rest of the 2-3 years, and all of the jokes that we would use around him. Great kid, just brings a personality and a love to everything he does. Probably didn't get the minutes he wanted again through injury, but the kind of kid every coach wants to work with just because of the enjoyment he brings. I know he's loved and respected by the players and the coaches alike. Wilhelm, again, one of the players who's probably played some of the most minutes since I've been here, gives everything in every game. Once he graduates, he'll be relieved that he won't hear me shout body language at him anymore. He's probably heard that 1,000 times in the last 3 years. The energy he brings to the game, though, to get up and down that right side for us is just unparalleled. A vital player for us on both sides of the ball, and again, a huge part of the success that we've had since we've been here. Matty de Hout to finish off with, absolutely great kid. Again, another class act. His enjoyment of soccer, his passion for the game is evident in everything he does. Nice to see him now finishing his senior year by joining the tennis team as well, because he's a guy who has represented Immaculata to the best of his ability in everything he does. Again, now he's involved in coaching, which just goes to show his love of the game and wanting to give back to his community. So absolutely class act, and we're really going to miss having Matty around the place. Guys, thank you so much for your hard work, your dedication, for helping us really change the culture here over the 3 years that we've been here. The biggest compliment I can give you guys is that we wouldn't have won the conference without each and every one of you. You've now gone down in Immaculata history. Obviously, you'll always be remembered as the first team to win the conference title here, and you've set the standard now for every other Immaculata men's soccer player to follow in the years to come.
Gwen Welsh. What can I say about Gwen? Might as well just call her Miss I'm Fine. Whenever I ask Gwen how she's doing, she's fine. But I'm really gonna miss having Gwen on this team, and it was unfortunate that this past spring she only had limited time to be around the team. Gwen battled a lot over the last 4 years when it came to playing time, injuries, commitment, but, and I say this to her all the time, is that she is the hardest worker I've ever met, whether it's on the field or off the field. Actually, off the field, she has this work ethic that you don't expect from a college student. She's somebody that keeps straight A's in the classroom, she works hard on the field, and then she literally leaves practice and goes to a full-time job and bounces around from job to job because she's paying her way through school, and not every student has to do that. So I think that Gwen is going to do incredible things. I am so proud of the fact that she got into Westchester's athletic training program. She's been so committed to that dream, and I'm so excited to see her flourish in that position because she is going to be such a great athletic trainer just because she cares so much about people. I wish you all the best of luck, and thank you so much for allowing me to be your coach. Rachel Tuttle, or as most of you know her, Tuttle. I'll never forget our first interaction with the team. Tuttle transferred in, and I have everybody sitting in the rotunda to introduce themselves, and we're going around saying names. We get to Rachel, and she goes, "My name's Tuttle." And that was how Rachel introduced herself to the entire team. Everybody just kind of looked at her and started laughing, but it has been nothing but laughs ever since then. Tuttle definitely struggled with some injuries over the last 2 years, but I've seen her grow so much, not just on the soccer field, but as a student, as a person. I'm so excited for where she is going to go. She has so much to look forward to. The thing that I am going to miss most about Tuttle is just her overall enthusiasm to want to take somebody out on the field. She will go into any 50-50 ball and know that she is, whether or not she's going to win it or not, she will just throw her whole body into it. What I'll miss the most about that is just her face afterwards, the bright red, right after she does it, that she knows that she did something wrong. But Tuttle, I will miss you so much. I know the team will miss you. You're leaving IUWS a better place. Julia Schumacher is somebody who defines what I say to every single recruit when they come here to campus, that you should never be the same athlete or student athlete that you are as a freshman when you leave as a senior. I have seen Julia grow so much over the last 4 years as a player that barely saw time her freshman year and made it her mission to become a starter. Every single piece of feedback that was given to her over the 4 years, she took it, she understood it, and she was willing to run with that feedback. She is now one of the top scorers on our team. She is the most fit. Anybody will tell you she is the fastest human being on our team. And that came with all of her dedication and her hard work. And she's even a more incredible person off of the field. I know that whenever I had a recruit on campus, I could call Julia and she would be right there to give I think she knows my whole recruiting spiel herself, that she could just be me sitting with the recruit. And it has taken a lot of time for me to trust somebody to do that with recruits, because I am somebody that always does that. Julia, you care so much about your teammates, you care so much about this team and where it is going forward. I cannot thank you enough for everything that you have done. Thank you for choosing IU, because this team would not be where it is today if you would have chosen to go somewhere else. Sam Dunmeyer. Sam, you haven't had the easiest road either. First practice of your freshman year, you tear your ACL. And that was not easy for me to see. It was not easy for anybody else to see. And then to have a year like you have this year, where something completely out of your control takes the game away from you. But you worked at it, and you are by far one of the best defenders I have ever coached. And it is so unfortunate, and I've said this to you a million times, that you do not get the credit that you deserve. I always know that we have the best defense because I have you standing back there. You will give every single thing that you have in order to stop an offensive player, to stop a forward. You would give your life and give up a goal. You have been just so solid and just have played every single minute of every single game that I can get you into. It's painful. You never want to walk off the field. You'd rather die on the field than be dragged off. Like, you have just been such an impactful player. And even though you're not the most vocal player, so many players look up to you. You lead by example. I can only hope that just in this short period of time that the freshmen have gotten to play with you, they have learned something from your work ethic and the way in which you play the game with such poise and such appreciation for what it has done for you. You're going to do incredible things after Immaculata, but just know you will always be missed here. Last, but certainly not least, Miranda Rojas. This one's tough because we go way back. A year spent recruiting, getting you here. I was so excited when you decided to choose Immaculata. I'll never forget it. I know I shouldn't have been doing this, but checking my phone while I was driving on the turnpike, got your text message, and sitting in traffic, and I was screaming like crazy. I was so excited. I knew from the minute you sent that text that this team was going to be so much better. You got here as a freshman. We had a really successful year, and then playoff game against Cabrini, you dealt with an injury. And ever since then, you get back from one injury, you experienced another. But you never lost focus. There was so much frustration And at the end of the day, even though you were dealing with your own battles, you would focus on your teammates. You would be pushing your teammates to want to be better. I know that you will do incredible things. I hope that you start to realize how much you have done for this program, how much you have done for yourself, how proud of yourself you should be, because you are such an incredible person. That I'm just so grateful that you sent me that text message 4 years ago and had decided to trust me to be your coach. Just like I said to a couple others, IUWS is so lucky to have had you as part of this family, and I want to continue that relationship moving forward. For all of my seniors, I wish you all the best of luck. You will be missed. Don't be strangers. Hopefully one day we will be able to have an alumni game again, and you'll be able to come back and still kick the older alumni's butts. But at least you'll be on our side to help us out now, instead of dribbling around us as we're going down the field. But I wish you the best of luck. I'm sorry this is not in person, but just know how much you all mean to me, and good luck.
Today I would like to honor our 4 senior softball players, Sarah Reed, Paige Gerst, Renee DeAngelis, and Kayani Hindle. For Sarah Reed, who's a 4-year starting defensive specialist, roaming the outfield with most of her time playing center field, and carries a current batting average of .212 and an outstanding field percentage of .987. Our next senior is current captain Paige Gerst. Paige is a 4-year member of the program with roles as a first baseman and designated hitter. Paige has a current batting average of .337. The third senior of the group is pitcher Renee DeAngelis. Renee is a 4-year member of the team who happily took on the role of relief pitcher early in her career at IU. She led the teams in save her first couple of years before moving to her starting role her junior COVID-19 shortened season, where she was 4-0 with a 2.14 earned run average. Renee has a current career batting average of .233. Our fourth senior is Captain Kayani Hindle. Kayani is a 4-year starter as a power hitting third baseman and shortstop. She has current career batting average of .407 with 24 home runs. She has earned numerous weekly conference awards, and in 2019 led the team in batting average, home runs, and was named the first Atlantic East Conference Player of the Year. In addition to the outstanding athletic accomplishments these young women provided to our softball program, their work in the classroom was even more stellar. Paige currently holds a 3.63 GPA and will be attending Rutgers University to earn her Doctor of Physical Therapy degree. She hopes to work with children with special needs or a neurology specialty. Sarah Reed currently holds a 3.97 GPA, and upon graduation will be attending Caldwell University's Master of Counseling program with school counseling specialization. Kayani holds a 3.97 GPA, and after graduation will be teaching middle school English in either Pennsylvania or New Jersey. Renee has a 3.84 GPA, and following graduation is planning to attend vet school or pursue a master's degree in microbiology. So, on behalf of the coaching staff and your current and former teammates, we thank you all for your contributions and hard work in helping make the softball program what it is today. We wish you all the success as you move on to the next chapter in your lives. Your time here at Immaculata is almost over, but being part of our softball family will last forever. So, seniors, I just want to leave you with this. Your 4 years here went tremendously fast, okay? But what you've left for the program, what you're leaving, your hard work, your leadership, your commitment to the program, what you're leaving behind to the current freshman, sophomore, and junior class is going to help them enjoy their rest of their time here at Immaculata, and will help them contribute like you did to the Immaculata softball program to again keep it at the level that it currently is today.
Congratulations, Joseph Duddy, aka Duddy. We're definitely going to miss you, and we saw incredible improvements on your sprint work, your 50 free and your 100 free. You hold 4 records in relays for us. In addition, thank you for tackling the 100 fly and the 50 fly for our medley relays this season. You truly will be missed. We wish all the best for you in your endeavors for the future. We're gonna miss you, big brother. Congratulations to the women's swim team this season. Although pretty short and abbreviated for us, we really tackled a lot of strong events and the times that we had with each other as a full team. We already broke 4 records, relays especially, and individuals, and we're looking forward to an incredible future right ahead of us. A lot of work, but we'll get it done.
Yes, hello. My name's Scott McTighe. I'm the head coach of the men's and women's tennis programs. I want to recognize 2 seniors this year on the men's side. Mike Chartier, a 4-year starter, singles and doubles, interning for NASA this summer, a natural leader. Mike plays number 2 singles, and he's teaming up at 1 doubles with Jason Watts, our freshman superstar. Thank you, Mike, for your solid commitment to men's tennis. Matt DeHout, a senior captain, an Ironman who is a center mid on the soccer team and came over to tennis to help our lineup. Matt is an excellent athlete who plays 3 singles and second doubles. He gets to every ball and he is a tough out. Our playoffs are ahead, and I hope to make some noise with his squad. Thank you, Matt, for your toughness. My name's Scott McTighe, head coach of Immaculata men's and women's tennis. Just today I wanted to show my appreciation to the seniors who have worked so hard in our programs. And our first senior that I'd like to talk about is Elizabeth Lipscomb, a senior captain, 4-year starter, singles and doubles. Liz is the best volleyer on the team. Liz can take a ball out of the air wherever on the court, which catches her opponents by surprise. She is a very strong athlete who will battle you until you break. An RA, ambassador, officer of her class, Liz also led our main fundraiser at the Eagles games, where all the players, they went up and worked, and we saved money for our Florida trip. I want to thank Liz for her dedication to IU women's tennis. We still have another championship to get this year, and we're very excited about that, and we appreciate Liz for all her dedication towards that goal, so thank you on that. My next senior is Julie, a senior captain who is a transfer from Alabama in her junior year. Julie is our 7th man on the team. She has been a great addition to the squad. Any player who doesn't get in every match, or waits for her chance to get a starting shot and does all the practices and just pushes the players that are there in the starting lineup, they have a lot to do with the heartbeat of the team. So appreciate Julie's efforts on that, and I want to thank her, and it was great. And we also have another championship to win this year, so let's do it, Julie. My next senior is Morgan, a senior captain, a 4-year starter, single and doubles, led most of the fundraising efforts. Very coachable, talented athlete, understands tennis very well, going on to be a chemist, helped guide IU to a conference championship in her sophomore year. I want to thank you, Morgan, for all your contributions to Immaculata women's tennis. Let's get one more this year. Our 4th senior, Kaylee Masterman, a 4-year starter at number 1 singles and doubles, Rookie of the Year, Player of the Year, a dominant tennis player. Kaylee times the ball incredibly well. Watching Kaylee compete in a high-level match is a treat to experience. I've had parents from opposing schools shake my hand and tell me how tough Kaylee plays. Thank you, Kaylee, for your leadership and talent. Let's get one more championship this year. Yes, on behalf of the coaches, staff, and myself, I just want to say thank you to all the seniors for building our program to what it is today. We have another championship that we have a chance to get this year, and we're in a good position to get it. So the next 2 weeks, let's just work as hard as we can, that little extra effort, and we will do it. So thanks again.
Men's track and field team this year has one senior, Joe Duddy. Joe is a natural leader on the team and really is there to help with anything needed. He helps with a lot of the setup for the Invitational and always just trying to just be a good leader, role model on the team. We have a very young team this year, pretty much all freshmen and sophomores, so he's been great having him on the team this year, and I know he'll do good things in the future, and definitely glad to have him this year. The women's team doesn't have any seniors this year, so we are extremely young, mostly all freshmen and sophomores, so really excited about the future for the women's track and field team and seeing what we can do moving forward.
The Immaculata men's volleyball team did not have any seniors for their shortened 2021 season. The Macs consistently played nationally ranked and NCAA tournament caliber competition in the extremely rigorous Continental Volleyball Conference, consisting of East Coast teams from Virginia to Northern New Jersey. While continually making us proud with their fight and tenacity, the team competed hard in just their third season of competition. The difficult conference schedule the team faced this year should go a long way in continuing their development as a program. Maggie Hallbaker. Maggie has been a 4-year member of the team. She has played in 154 sets over the course of 52 matches. A defensive specialist throughout her career, she has registered 275 digs, 29 aces, 17 assists, and 38 kills. In the classroom, she was named to the all-academic team in each of her first 3 years. Maggie has also been heavily involved on campus throughout her time at Immaculata, notably involved as an admissions ambassador and with campus ministry. Allie Lowe. Allie joined the team a season ago and has played in 72 sets over the course of 22 matches in her Mighty Mac career. A solid all-around player for Immaculata, she ends her career with 141 assists, 132 digs, and 108 kills, along with also tallying 19 aces and 6 blocks. Ann Gearhart has been a 3-year member of the team. She played in 20 sets over the course of 11 matches and logged 7 digs, 1 assist, and 1 kill in her career. She has been an outstanding teammate and consistent provider of energy and enthusiasm as a Mighty Mac. She has also been selected to the all-academic team at the end of each of her first 2 seasons. Sarah Desmond. Sarah has been a tremendous leader for the women's volleyball squad as a 4-year starter, playing in 214 sets over the course of 62 matches. Sarah registered 731 digs over the course of her career, along with 95 assists, 52 aces, and 32 kills. Sarah set a program record for digs in a 4-set match with 37 in a 2018 match against Wesley College. In the classroom, Sarah has been a 3-time academic all-conference selection. She has also been involved in the Mighty Mac community throughout her 4 years, taking on leadership roles and helping to welcome new students and family on campus. Jade Rindock. As a 3-year member of the team, Jade has played in 123 sets over the course of 36 career matches. She has 169 kills to go along with 55 digs, 48 blocks, and 9 assists. She has been named to the academic all-conference team in each of her first 2 years as a Mighty Mac. Jerry Pasalacqua. A 4-year member and leader of the team, Jerry has played in 97 sets, appearing in 38 matches over the course of her career. She has logged 139 digs, 76 kills, 20 aces, 19 assists, and 10 blocks. A 3-time academic all-conference pick, she has also been involved in the greater Immaculata community and heavily involved in SAC throughout her time, including serving as the vice president during her senior year with the organization. Congratulations to all the seniors on the Immaculata women's volleyball team. Good luck in all your future endeavors. I am sure you will do great. After many nominations and some extremely close votes, I'm excited to present our 4 major senior student athlete awards. In 2021 Most Outstanding Senior Male and Female Athlete of the Year, and the 2021 Most Outstanding Male and Female Senior Scholar Athlete of the Year. The recipient of the Most Outstanding Senior Female Athlete of the Year is Kaylee Masterman. Kaylee Masterman has been a 4-year standout for the Immaculata women's tennis program, described by our coach as a player who has truly dedicated her life to the sport of tennis. A senior captain who earned Rookie of the Year honors as a freshman and Player of the Year, along with championship MVP honors as a sophomore, will go down in history as one of the top players in Mighty Mac history. In her senior season, she is currently unbeaten in the first singles position with a perfect 4-0 record on the year. Currently 5th in career total victories, Kaylee also ranks 2nd in Mighty Mac history in career victories in the first singles spot with 38 over her career, which is just 1 victory shy of tying the program record. In doubles action, she has also helped the Macs log 3 first doubles victories on the season, which moves her into 2nd in team history in career first doubles victories. She has also registered multiple first singles victories against Division II competition, including a pair in Florida before the season was cut short by the global pandemic. In addition to her on-court accomplishments, both as an individual and as a critical piece of the Macs 2019 Atlantic East Championship team, Masterman has been a 3-year academic all-conference pick, maintaining a stellar 3.9 GPA throughout her college career.
I am honored to receive the award of Most Outstanding Senior Female Athlete for 2021. There are so many different people to thank that have helped me throughout my 4 years on the Immaculata tennis team. Firstly, I would like to thank Immaculata University President Lettiere, the University Administration, and the Athletic Department for all their support of the women's tennis program throughout the years. I appreciate the effort that was put in to ensure that we were all able to have a tennis season despite COVID. Next, I would like to thank all my coaches, Scott McTighe, Patty Fink, Claire Yulee, and Kelly Gross for their instruction and continued support throughout the years. Coach Scott always believed in me and provided me with the strength to get through tough matches. I would also like to thank my teammates for their dedication to the team and their hard work in helping us win our first Atlantic East Championship. I would like to thank my co-captains Liz Lipscomb and Morgan Jacob, who also were my doubles partners, for making my Immaculata tennis experience so enjoyable. Another person I would like to thank is Sister Denise for her support of the tennis team and her positivity and enthusiasm. Lastly, I would like to thank my family for supporting my tennis career ever since I was 8 years old and taking me to many matches over the years. Again, I would like to express how excited and thankful I am to win this prestigious award.
The recipient of Most Outstanding Senior Male Athlete of the Year is Tyler Kimmick. Tyler Kimmick has been a 5-year member of the Immaculata baseball team. Kimmick has been a consistent contributor for the Macs throughout his career, appearing in 116 games, logging 113 starts. A 2019 Rawlings All-Region selection, Kimmick will conclude his career as one of the top players in program history, earning first-team All-Conference recognition after his sophomore and junior seasons. Kimmick currently ranks 6th in career hits with 117, while his 124 career runs scored rank him 3rd in program history. Tyler currently sits 6th in program history with 75 RBIs, while holding the career record for triples with 9 on his career, and is ranked 5th with 29 doubles. In his all-region junior season, Kimmick registered the 5th best single-season batting average, hitting .402 with 52 runs scored, ranking him 2nd in single-season history, along with 11 doubles on the season. He led the conference in on-base percentage at a .533 clip, while leading the team in slugging at .622, ranking him 5th and 6th in team history. He hit safely in 27 of 36 games as a junior, with 15 multi-hit games, while also registering 10 stolen bases and 14 walks for Immaculata during the 2019 season. A team captain throughout much of his Mighty Mac career, Kimmick has been described as a true leader on and off the field for the Mighty Macs.
I am so honored to be named the most outstanding senior male athlete for 2021. I would like to start off by thanking President Lettiere and all of the Immaculata administration for all that you do for the entire Immaculata community and the support you constantly give to the athletics here at IU. I would like to next thank all of my professors for supporting me in the classroom, helping me out with my schoolwork, and for supporting not only the baseball team, but the entire Immaculata community in terms of athletics as well. Next, I would like to thank my family, and most importantly, my parents, for always supporting me and helping me become not only the best athlete, but the best human being I can be possible. Next, I would like to thank the entire Immaculata training staff for helping me stay healthy and be on the baseball field consistently for my 4 years here. My final thank you is going to go to my coaches and my teammates, past and present. Thank you to the coaching staff for helping me become a better baseball player skill-wise, and again, being a better human being off the field as well. As for Coach Schneider, there's not much I can say about him. He gave me the opportunity to come play here, and for me, I wouldn't want to play for anyone else in the country. Thanks, Kev. And to my teammates, man, we've gone through a lot. Tarp pools, AM workouts, 20-hour bus rides to Florida. None of this is possible without you guys. You guys are all my brothers for life. Again, I am so honored to be named Most Outstanding Senior Male Athlete for 2021. Roll Max.
The recipient of the Most Outstanding Female Senior Scholar Athlete of the Year Award, Kiani Hindle. An English and secondary education major with a minor in American and British literature, Kiani Hindle has been a 3-year academic all-conference selection, a member of the Kappa Delta Pi Honor Society, the Immaculata University Honor Society, and National Society of Leadership and Success Honor Society. A 7-time Dean's List selection, she carries a current GPA of 3.97. On campus, Kiani has been a resident assistant in each of the last 2 years and was named the Resident Assistant of the Year at the end of the 2019-2020 year. In addition to her accomplishments off the playing field, Kiani has been a standout player for the Mighty Macs softball program during her 4-year career. She started in 101 games in her Mighty Mac career, ranking her as one of the top players in team history, having registered 121 hits. Of these hits, Hindle has also registered 24 home runs over the course of the time as a Mac, ranking her 2nd in program history, while her 112 career RBI place her 3rd all-time. She has recorded 29 doubles, placing her 4th in team history, while her 7 career triples ranks her 3rd. The Atlantic East Player of the Year in her sophomore campaign, Hindle batted a blistering .481 on the season, while also tying the single-season RBI record with 48 on the year. Kiani hit 10 home runs in 2019 to break the Mighty Mac single-season home run mark. She ended the 2019 season with an impressive .972 slugging percentage, setting another single-season record for the Macs. In addition to her outstanding junior season, Hindle earned all-conference recognition as a freshman in 2018. A 5-time Conference Weekly Award recipient, Hindle also captained the Mighty Macs her final 2 seasons in recognition of her tremendous communication and leadership skills.
Hello. It is a true honor to stand before you today, virtually, to accept this prestigious award. When I learned I was named Most Outstanding Female Senior Scholar Athlete, I felt a rush of many different emotions. Shock, pride, excitement, a little bit of nervousness after learning I needed to prepare a speech, but the emotion I felt more than any other, I felt grateful. There are so many people that deserve my gratitude because without them, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I certainly wouldn't be standing here accepting this award. I would first like to thank Immaculata University for providing me with a home where I can not only play the sport I love, but grow as an individual and pursue a degree. I would also like to thank President Lettiere, Vice President Patty Canarino, and the rest of Immaculata University's administration for their hard work and dedication to Immaculata University's athletics. Thank you for choosing me as the recipient of this significant award. I love looking into the crowd and seeing our administration cheering us on, even in the form of cutouts. I would like to thank my professors, especially those within the English and Education departments, as well as other faculty and staff members that have supported my journey as a student these past 4 years. I've been able to work for and work with so many faculty members during my time here, such as those in the Writing Center and within Residence Life and Housing, and I'm grateful for the time I spent learning from you. I would also like to thank the Immaculata Athletic Department and the athletic training staff. Jen, Ethan, Kathleen, and everyone else, thank you for consistently being there as a resource for me when I need it. As I've told many of you before, you are the best, period. Next, I would like to thank my friends, both from home and from Immaculata. You have heard this almost too often, but thank you for hyping me up when I won't do it myself. I especially want to thank my family as well. Without you, Mom, Dad, and Malia, I would not be the person, let alone the student or softball player I am today. Thank you for devoting so much time and energy towards my endeavors. I love you and appreciate you more than you know. Finally, I want to thank my IUSB family. Thank you to my coaches, Mike, Dolo, and Steph. The time you spent helping me develop into a better player and leader means the world to me. I appreciate your devotion to this program and will never forget the lessons you've taught me. And last but not least, I would like to thank my teammates, both former and current. Thank you all. Thanks to you all, I've spent the last 4 years fostering a love for the game of softball. The memories and laughs we've shared will last forever. Thank you to my role models, Anne Marie Bartow and Ashley Ray. Thank you to my fellow seniors. And thank you to my current teammates that will continue to cultivate the IUSB legacy for years to come. Thank you again for this amazing honor, and I humbly accept this award. And the only thing that I have left to say is this: Roll Max.
The recipient of the Most Outstanding Male Senior Scholar Athlete of the Year, Bobby Balsman. A data analytics major with a minor in sport management, Bobby is a member of the Immaculata University Honor Society. He has been a 3-year conference all-academic team honoree while being named to the Dean's List each of his 7 semesters. He has been a member of the Student Athletes Advisory Committee and has been a 3-year captain for the men's lacrosse team. Balsman also participated in keeping Pennsylvania beautiful local highway cleanup in 2018 and has assisted in facilitating intramural activities throughout his time at Immaculata. Bobby has been a mainstay on the men's lacrosse defense during his 4-year career. He appeared in 42 games over the course of his career, earning the start in 41 of those contests. A force to be reckoned with, Balsman has scooped 276 ground balls, caused 75 turnovers, and won 245 faceoffs, including an impressive 78 of 137 during his senior season. He holds the career and single-season ground ball record while becoming the first Mighty Mac to eclipse the 200 ground ball plateau. He ranks third in team history in faceoffs won, while his 78 wins so far this season rank him 8th in single-season program history. In addition, his defensive contributions, Bowsman has also scored 7 goals in his career and tallied 2 assists for a total of 9 career points. Bowsman has been a multi-year captain and has been described by his head coach as one of the best leaders he has encountered in his coaching career.
Hi everybody. I would like to start off by thanking Barb Lettiere and Vice President Patty Caterino for all they did to make this 2021 season possible. I would also like to extend my thanks to the athletic department and all the coaches that made seasons possible for their teams in their final season for my fellow seniors. Specifically, I would like to recognize our team chaplain, Miss Barb Gallagher, Assistant Athletic Director, Miss Kathleen Wambledorf, and Head Athletic Trainer, Ethan Alderman, for all they did for us student athletes this year. I would like to thank my coaches and teammates as well. Coach Matt Justice is one of the best coaches I've ever had the pleasure for playing for. I cannot explain how thankful I am to have him running the program for my senior season. Coach Ryan Granger was also instrumental in building our team this year. Coach Granger helped me learn what it meant to be a leader on this team, as well as develop my play like no other. I wish I could have all my teammates in this video with me. This group of guys means the world to me, and I cannot thank them enough. Steve Long is somebody that I got to play all 4 years with here at Immaculata, and my experience would have not been the same had it not been for Steve. I would also like to specifically mention Aunt and Sarah, who stepped up in big ways as a leader on the field only as a sophomore this year as well. Aunt will be a future candidate for this award. My professors also made my time here at IU very special. Specifically, I'd like to mention Professor Mick Schutz, Dr. William Wagner, and my advisor, M.E. Jones. All these people are educators of the highest standard, and I cannot thank them enough for their contribution towards me as a professional and as a student. Now is also the time I need to thank Mom and Dad Bowsman. My parents are the hardest working people I know and gave me the framework to be a successful student in person. My parents did all the heavy lifting for me. I did the easy parts as far as coming to school here and playing lacrosse. I was so excited to hear that my name was even mentioned for this most outstanding male scholar senior athlete. I cannot believe that I received this incredible honor. To be honest, I can't believe that I'm graduating in only a few days. I truly got to do what I loved here at Immaculata in the classroom and on the lacrosse field. Thank you again, past, present, teammates, coaches, and teachers. Roll Max.
Congratulations to all of our student athletes, teams, coaches, staff members, and families for your willingness to go with the flow, adjust your schedule, and for showing extreme patience as we worked our way through the ever-changing NCAA guidelines, federal, state, and local mandates, and continued to strive to find a way for college athletics to proceed in an environment that was less than accommodating. Our student athletes once again showed their resiliency, drive, and determination throughout this unprecedented year and a half. We hope and pray this is behind us, but we also rest assured knowing that our young men and women can handle anything with grace. Thank you to all of you. Congratulations and good luck.